Louise Blackburn from AmberCouch, which is web development and online business strategy. Everyone needs a VA. I just think they don't realise they need a VA. I did have someone in my team that was doing this, but that role evolved into something else. And so we needed someone to take up that role, but also someone to be able to do, we're a web development company, so we needed someone to do some web admin as well. And at the time, I didn't have someone to take that role. So it was just to take the pressure off us, to organise me, to remind me of things, just to bring everything together, really. Why did we choose Carolyn? I did actually ask a few people. I think for me, I knew Carolyn briefly before we hired her through somebody else, through another one of my clients. So I'd already met her, but yeah, and I think we just got on. I liked the vibe, I liked our conversation. I know she was always helpful and always gave me guidance even when she wasn't my VA. And it was just a natural progression, I think, from when you initially get to know someone to then going, yep, let's have you as part of my team, please. She does quite a lot of things for us. She does a varied amount of work. Because we're web developers, there is some web admin. So she will log into the client side, make some small amends for us. And anything she doesn't know how to do, she will just ask and be open to be shown how to do that so she can do more for us. And then there's all the regular admin, like arranging my meetings, my Google Calendar, my Calendly, just helping me keep on top of stuff, responding to emails, being a point of contact for clients, hosting some of the meetings with my clients, the monthly meetings that we have. She will be the first point of contact for that client and just do the meeting for us. I mean, there's loads of stuff. I probably haven't got enough time to list it all, but it's stuff that you don't think of. People think they don't need a VA, but they don't know yet why the difference it's going to make. Because you will gradually start adding things in and say, oh, I start with this, and then as it progresses, you just add more and more things because you realise, well, actually, I don't need to do this. This person can do it for me. And it just builds momentum. Easy and stress-free. There's no obstacles, there's no tension, there's no, you said this, I said this. And, I don't think there's been anything that has gone wrong, but I imagine in the eventuality of that happening, it would just be a conversation where she's completely accountable because it's just no nonsense. It's straight up, it's black and white, it's just easy. I don't really know how to articulate it really because there isn't any issues. It's just, she works with me in the way I want to work. So I like voice notes a lot. I have to say and do something the minute I think of it. And I can do that. I can leave a voice note and I can consider it done. I can send an email and I know it's been received. I can leave a message in Hangouts and I know she's going to respond. It's just easy. I've had a VA for a long time, and even with my original VA, it makes so much difference. I think you've got to just take the leap to do it. I do a lot of networking and people say that they can't afford a VA or they don't know what to give a VA. But you can start really small and you can offload, get some time back for your own business, get some time back for the things that you're really good at. And I think that's the thing, when you run your own business, you take on everything because you initially have to. But actually once you've been doing it a while, you don't need to. Someone else can do that for you and you don't even need to worry about the money because the time that is saved with someone else as efficient as Carolyn doing that stuff for you means that you're free to earn extra money and bring in extra clients anyway. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, really. Okay, so yeah, 100% recommend, but I don't want to take her away from me. I want her all to myself. But yeah, if you are thinking about hiring Carolyn and you haven't done it yet, then why haven't you done it yet? Because you're wasting your time and you're just faffing about. And I mean, it took me a while to make the decision. I think subconsciously I knew that I wanted to hire Carolyn from quite early on, but I didn't. I just sat on it, and that was just stupid. So I think, yeah, just stop faffing about. Hire someone that knows what they're doing that can make your life easy. I feel that for me, Carolyn is a fit for my personality. Fits the way my brain works, the way I think. You know, as you can see from this, I talk quite quickly, use my hands a lot. I can be quite chaotic, but also very structured. And it's that sweet spot of finding the balance of delivering the service that suits the person that you're working with. And that's not always the case. You know, it's not a one size fits all. With not all VAs are the same. And I think with Carolyn, she's very adaptable. She will kind of fit her service around what you need without compromising her own service and her own level of deliverability. The main thing that Carolyn brings to my team is that she's so adaptable and so flexible, fits in with everyone, whilst remaining the person that says, well, actually, why don't we try this? Or have we tried this? You know, she'll bring ideas to the table as well. And I think that's really important, to have someone that will contribute rather than just sort of sit back and wait for the chaos to happen.